As you guys can see, I am a New England Patriots fan. It is game day. We are playing the Buffalo Bills at home at Gillette Stadium. The last time we played the Bills, Cam Newton was leading a game-winning drive and he fumbled in Orchard Park, and the Bills ended up winning, and that basically, to me, ended our season. Now, there's a lot of excuses that you guys have heard. Max Kellerman is one of them on First Take. With his show with Stephen A. Smith. He says that COVID really affected us, and it really did. For a huge week, that Kansas City week that we played them, going into Denver, going into San Francisco, our facilities were shut down over and over and over. Cam Newton missed some time. He was affected by COVID. I really feel that our season ended when we lost the string of Denver and San Francisco back to back. That really just killed our season. So I'm putting an asterisk on this season because some of that bad energy could have carried into the Buffalo game, could have carried into the Houston game, and definitely losing this last game to the Texans was probably the biggest one that I just couldn't stand, because I knew at that point it was over. We needed to win out the rest of the season, and we needed a lot of teams like the Colts, the Ravens, the Browns, the Dolphins to start losing, and they just kept winning. So now that we are out of it, we're playing Buffalo tonight. We play the Jets next week. Should we start tanking these last two games? Should we start experimenting with certain players to get some film on these guys going into next year? Should we start losing the last two games in order to get better draft positioning? I'm not sure if I want to see that out of my team, but it is only 2 games. We are out of it. I think that we should just do our best because we legitimately are not a good team. We might just lose on our own. It would be hilarious, though, to give the Jets a 3rd victory just to screw with them in the last week, in Week 17. But for this Buffalo Bills game, I feel that we should go out there and hand them a receipt. Go out there, hurt their their playoff seeding. So I think for tonight, Monday night, we should go out there, show out. I think next week we should experiment a little bit and see if the Jets want to win a 3rd game to really screw with them. But as a Patriots fan, I don't want to see my team lose anymore. I actually would love to go 8-8 at 500 because I wouldn't want Bill Belichick and this team to have a losing season, their first losing season, and I don't know how long. So I would rather see us go 8-8, but if we do lose to the Jets in Week 17, I wouldn't be too mad. I do, however, want to get a victory over the Buffalo Bills because I never want to see my team swept by anybody else in this division. So as a Patriots fan, yes, I want to go out there and win. And lastly, even if we don't help our draft positioning, we still have 6 draft picks in the first 4 rounds. I'm hoping Bill Belichick has better draft history in this draft, because this draft could actually make or break our season next year and the years after that. We also have a 3rd round compensatory pick. I think that's the Rob Gronkowski pick, and then 2 4th rounders. So we have a lot of draft picks. Do we improve on our positioning? I don't know. We also have free agency. So there's a lot of things we can do. We don't have to lose these next 2 games. Let's go ahead and beat Buffalo Bills Mafia and lose to the Jets just to fuck with them.